All right, everyone, welcome back to Chapter 8, focusing on thought groups. For Exercise 4, your next assignment, listen to CD2, Track 42, and you can see there are 8 questions here. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 will correspond with the same recording, but there's a difference between 1 and 2, or there's a change in the recording that will prompt a different response between 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8. So you're listening for those pauses. And as we looked at the very beginning of the chapter, how those pauses can change and do change the meaning of the thought group. So that's what we're practicing here in Exercise 4. Give CD2, Track 42 a listen, and then answer these questions according to what you hear in each version of the recording for numbers 1 through 8. Let's go ahead and give CD2, 42 a listen.
Exercise 4A, page 75.
1. The teacher, said the student, is brilliant. 2. The teacher said, the student is brilliant.
3. His dogs are named Java, Joe, and Jupiter. 4. His dogs are named Java, Joe, and Jupiter.
5. After we left, Sam, Sarah, and I went to lunch. 6. After we left Sam, Sarah and I went to lunch.
7. Marie, said the landlord, is irresponsible. 8. Marie said, the landlord is irresponsible.
So you can listen to these again, but let's do the first couple together. The teacher, said the student, is brilliant. The teacher, said the student, is brilliant. So the teacher is brilliant, said the student, or according to the student, right? So who is brilliant? Well, for number 1, it's the teacher, according to the student, right? It's what the student says. But listen to the difference for number 2. The teacher said the student is brilliant. The teacher said, pause, the student is brilliant. So for number 2, it's actually the student, right? It's the pause shortly after said is indicating that it's the teacher speaking instead of the student speaking. See how just these slight pauses, slight differences in pauses can change the meaning of who's speaking, or quantity, or descriptions, or what have you. This is really, really key, this recognition of thought groups, the divisions between thought groups indicated in pauses, and how important that recognition is in order to understand the details of what's being said.